Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This channel is Dede Africa and my name is Dede. In today's video, we're gonna talk about things that women want in a relationship that will help a guy to know, or even a woman can also listen to this video I'm about to make and it will help them to know what they also want out of a relationship. So, what do women want in a relationship? And if you're a guy, how do you give it to them? Understanding women and knowing what they want in a relationship has been very confusing for a lot of men. Most of the time when you're on the internet, you find memes with a book that is stuck all the way up that says this is what women want, and it's stuck all the way up to the ceiling because a lot of men are confused with what a woman really wants. A lot of men sometimes are baffled and unsure about how to keep their girlfriend or even their wives, how to keep their partners happy. If you're one of those and you find yourself second guessing her, trust me, you are not alone. You're not alone in being confused because maybe the woman is not seeing what you're doing and you feel like you've done your best, but still, you're still confused. Like, you don't get it. What does she want? What does your woman want? Having a long-standing relationship, a healthy relationship, it doesn't happen by chance. You have to put in the work. Forget about the movies and what you've seen. You know, all those romantic movies that it's like, hey, boy meets girl, fall in love, coffee date, all is well. What you see in the movie is it gives a false narrative and the notion that a happy ever after doesn't need work, that you don't have to work on it for your relationship to succeed. In real life, you do have to work on your relationship. If you're a man listening to me, I know that somewhere inside of you, you want a high quality relationship. But if you're stuck chasing women all the time, you need to have a self-examination, a self-assessment, a reality check. You shouldn't have to beg a woman to give you the time of the day. And that is a pathetic way to start a relationship. It doesn't put you on the equal footing. You always have to believe that she is better than you and that you are unworthy. And how come you blame her for that? You've shown her that you do anything for her. So do not beg a woman in the beginning for her attention or for her to give you listening ears. Listen, you can trick a woman into bed, but you cannot trick them into having a quality, long-lasting relationship with you. You can go ahead and be having your one-night stand, but how long does it last for you? Don't you yearn for something more? One-night stands are okay, but when you're ready for a real long-term relationship, it takes work for that. You have to put in the groundwork. It's all about getting into the psyche of the woman, understanding what they want. It's not really that easy, but you still have to understand and do the work. Women have some fundamental desires that no matter who they are or where they come from, if you as the man can fulfill those desires for her, she will stick by your side for a very, very long time. Sometimes till death do you apart. So let's get into it. What do women want? First of all, you have to speak to her as your equal. Equality is the name of the game. It's no secret that women are striving to be seen as equal. It's a long road and it's not over yet. The battle creates a problem for men. We are not equipped to understand that women go through on a daily basis. Worse still, if we claim to be in the loop, we are quickly told that we are mansplaining things. It should come as no surprise that almost 30% of men think that progress towards gender equality has come at the personal expense to them. Show her that you understand by treating her like an equal to you, equal partners. Consider how you speak to women. Do you talk down to women? Do you automatically presume that you know more than them? Do you over-explain simple things to them? You might not be conscious of these things, which is understandable. However, all too many men treat women as less because of gender. Do not go about forming head of house. I am the man. I am the head. Head. That puts a lot of women off. Having conversations with a woman requires equal and mutual respect. Whenever you're speaking to your girlfriend, remember that she is an intelligent, independent person. Don't go looking down on a woman that you are interested in. Don't downgrade them. Don't talk down to them because she is a woman. See a woman as your equal. Talk to the woman as your equal. What again do women want? Of course, attention and affection. Talk is cheap, okay? The things you say are meaningless if you don't back it up with action. Don't just tell your woman, your girlfriend, your wife that I care about you and not showing it. Caring for somebody, loving somebody is an action word. So you have to show it in action. Don't just be saying it, I love you. Every day you're going out, you're going to work. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. You must show it. Show it. How do you show it? Every day you must show your partner, your woman, your girlfriend, your wife, in action, how you care about them, how you love them. Attention and affection. Small gestures go a big way. It might be a kiss before she leaves the house. It might be stroking her hair when she's tired. It could even be giving her a big hug when she's down. All of these simple, kind gestures that show that you care about her and value her as a partner. When you first meet your woman, you might not be able to keep your hands off her. You shower her with attention, affection from the start. But in Africa, a lot of men have this saying, after election, no campaign. So basically, at the beginning of the relationship, they go all out, like flowers, all the goodies. They'll do everything. And then when the woman accepts them, they just relax. They don't want to do anything else because I've got you now. Why do I have to do extra? Why do I have to do anything else? No, let me just sit back and relax. I don't have to do more. You're my woman now. And that's how the relationship, the love dies down because you are not putting in any more efforts. When you have a building, you have to maintain it. When you have an equipment, you have to maintain it. If you don't maintain your equipment, it will ruin in no time. That same applies to relationships, applies to your marriage. you have to keep working on it. You have to find ways to keep getting better. So if you stop, your relationship will go down. If you become lazy in the relationship, it's not good. If you want to drive your woman wild and keep her coming back for more, don't let up. Don't give up. Keep her attention just like from the beginning. If you fall, get back up. Keep trying. Keep going. Other people that have been in relationships for more than 5 years, you think it's easy? It's a lot of work. Marriages that have sustained 10 years plus, 20 years, it's because they keep working on it. The love is there. The love is growing because they keep nurturing it. If you have a plant, you water it. You give it food. Apply the same energy to your relationship. Number 3 on my list is that you have to make sure that sexually your woman is getting good one. You're satisfying her in the bedroom. Okay? I think a lot of men think that only they like sex, or even in society, they only think men are the only ones who like sex. But no, you are wrong. We women also like sex. If you can get us to reach our peak, we are in. But women have been getting the short end of the stick when it comes to sexual satisfaction. Guys always think it's only about one bam, thank you, ma'am, and no. It takes a little bit more than just penetrating a woman. So, if you're climaxing every time and she never even gets close, chances are she won't be up for it or all the time or often, because only you are getting the good while she's not getting it. She's not satisfied. Women enjoy sex. So be a good lover. Be a good lover physically and spiritually and in the bed. Be a good lover. Learn the clitoris. Make the clitoris your friend. Play with it. A lot of men, almost half of men on the planet, do not know this. Do not know that little thing. The main function of the clit is for female pleasure. That is where majority of women get their pleasure. It's not by poking. No. Ignoring this sexual organ, that tiny dot, is a big error for a man. You cannot go every time and just, hey, let's get it over with, and you just stick your dick in there and you're done with. No. Almost half of men aren't hitting the G spot. Do you know your woman's G spot? Find it and start making her reach the heavens in the bedroom. So many men are failing the women in this department. If you want to elevate your relationship, you must learn about the anatomy of the woman's body from head to toe. Where does she tickle? Where does she have that sweet spot? Where does she have the juice? Talk to her. She might tell you and make it easy for you. And don't go and be watching porn and think that, yeah, whatever that lady in the porn is doing, I think my woman will like that. Talk. Communication is the secret ingredient in satisfying sex. Ask questions. Baby, what do you like? Baby, what do you want me to do? Have you ever asked her what she likes in the bedroom? All women are different and they enjoy different things. Have a hot chat about what she's into is the way to go. No one knows her body as she does. Sex matters. Some people can have lasting relationships without satisfying sex lives, but that is very rare. It's not so common. Make your girlfriend's satisfaction a priority. Okay? If you don't, that's the real shame. Don't make it about you just getting your dick sucked, ejaculating, and that's it. No. Put an effort into connecting with your woman in the bedroom. Okay? That will make a big difference in your relationship. Another thing that women want is for you to accept her for who she is. Every human being has something about them that is not that great. There is no perfect woman out there. Perfection does not exist. Women comes in different types and forms. Body, wise, intelligent, wise, career. You will get everything out there. Breast, big buttocks, whatever you are looking for, you will find. If you go for one particular one, make sure you have certain things that attracted you to them, right? But whilst you get your woman, don't go looking at other women comparing. Do not compare your woman to other women. Stop comparing. Stop comparing your woman to others. We all have some issues that are deep, sometimes from our childhood. Your girlfriend or wife may struggle with depression, some type of anxiety, or even mental health. She may be terrible with money, find it hard to communicate, maybe have poor time management skills. But there should still be something that you like about her, you love about her, that you have overlooked some, little things. This little things is not a make a break of the relationship. Like if the woman you're with have small breasts and you're seeing women with big breasts, so because of that you're going to leave the relationship. Whatever her flaws are, make it a point and commit to accept them. Trying to change her will get you nowhere fast. In mature relationships, you should accept each other for who you are. You accept her, she accepts you. Because you might also have flaws on you. Maybe you're also bad with money, you spend recklessly, so many things you're struggling with that your partner, the female partner, will accept you. Accepting that this person is flawed will help you to love them more and fully. You will stop demanding so much from them. Your relationship would then be smooth. Okay, so number 5 on my list. Women want men who are emotionally mature. They want you to be emotionally mature for them. They want you to own your own emotional maturity. Are you an emotionally matured man? Do you know what that means? Before you can establish a high quality relationship, you need to learn this lesson. Stop stumbling through life and letting your emotions lead you. Women don't want to date a man, you know, a man child, a boy child, a man who acts like a boy, a man who acts like they're 13, they're 12. Be a man. When a woman is searching for a partner, she wants someone who has it all figured out. You know yourself. You are a whole man, not half baked. She needs someone who can understand how to be emotionally mature in thinking, in actions, and care for her in a deep way. That doesn't happen overnight. You have to put in the work before you meet her so that you can get it right. Now, emotional maturity is defined as a high and appropriate level of emotional control and expression. So you know when to express emotions appropriately, and you also know how to control your emotion. Okay? A balance, a good emotional balance. Men who are emotionally mature don't get jealous, they don't get angry, okay? They don't get upset at the first sight of a slight situation, a slight problem. No, they know how to hold it together and find a solution to the problem. Okay? When there are problems within your relationship, you have to try to solve it. Don't run away. Don't cause a scene. Don't get angry and break stuff. Don't hurt her. Don't beat on her. Anger must be managed. These men don't blow up at their girlfriends. Don't blow up at your girlfriend when there is a problem. Don't be rage, angry. Be calm. Still show love, and the two of you will work to find a solution to the problem. If you have anger problems, you will find it very hard to work on your emotions. You can change. Emotional maturity and self-esteem go hand in hand. If you have low level of confidence, you definitely struggle with your emotions. So build up your self-confidence, and then you'll be able to control and manage your emotions. You'll be able to show your emotions when it's appropriate and able to manage them at the right time. Another thing that a woman wants from a man is being able to admit fault. If you screw up, own up to it. If you screw up somewhere, if you cheated, if you lied, if you did something bad, be able to admit it and not pile up your lies, pile up your screw up until it blows up and there's nothing to do about it. It's okay to say sorry. I know some men are not taught to say sorry. But hey, we all screw up. Both men and women screw up. When you make a mistake, you need to admit and then you apologize. It's straightforward, same as a woman. The woman also needs to admit their mistakes, apologize, and talk about it, solve it, and move on. If your ego is standing in the way of you having a good relationship, most of the time, that's the problem. Your ego is in the way, so you cannot admit to your screw up, and it gets bigger than that. Ego. When you've done something, your ego is there telling you, don't tell her. Don't say anything. And then you refuse to own up to your screw up. You refuse to tell her what the problem is. You might even go ahead and blame her for it, saying that it's her fault. Maybe you even look for another person to blame, to take the blame for you. Whatever that is that you do, instead of owning up, you need to stop. owning up to your screw ups is the best thing you can do. Own up to your screw ups. It takes a real man to admit that he has messed up. There is nothing more attractive than a guy who can say, nothing more attractive to a woman than a man who can say, you know what, I made a boo-boo. I made a mistake and I'm very sorry. It shows that he's willing to grow and change with time. You have to reflect on your actions and adapt your behavior, and that's a huge step to take. This is not easy. Owning your emotions, owning your screw ups, owning your fucks ups, owning your problems. It's not easy, but it will be worth it in your relationship. It will be very, very worth it. Now, when you understand how to keep your woman coming to you for more because you do all the good things, all the right things, it's a real game changer. The truth is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't take a lot of work to master this art. It's not a rocket science. You just have to have commitment and the mindset that I will keep trying to be a better man, a better boyfriend, a better husband. No matter where you are in your relationship today, there is time to turn things around. If you want to be better to your woman, you can. You can turn things around now. Go get help. If you need counseling, get help. Both you and your woman, go talk to a counselor. Go talk to somebody who has been in a relationship longer and learn some tips to help your relationship. So I'm going to end it here and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching and please subscribe to this channel because I promise that I'll be making more content